What's up, Slingshot Audio Garage? My name is Johnathan Taylor, and welcome back to another episode of In the Lab number 27. And with me, as usual, is Paula, my co-host. How are you doing today, Paula?
Hi. Doing great.
Good. You ready for Memphis coming up?
I'm so excited. Yes,
Yeah,
we're planning our outfits, and we're ready.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. I got to pack all my outfits,
Which
is normally like 3 shirts and 2 of them will be blue. So, it's like that.
I think we have an outfit for 2 outfits a day.
Yeah, and I used to pack like 3 or 4 different pair of Jordans, and try to match my shirts. And I guess I'm getting older because now I'm like, no, I'm gonna pack the comfortable shoes, and like it's gonna be too hot, so I'm not gonna mess anything up. Yeah. But so our guest tonight is Mo-Wett, the painter with Boss Mode Customs. So let's bring him on and talk with him and see how he's been. I know he's excited for Memphis coming up. Man, hey, how's it going?
What's going on?
Hi.
Hey. Good. I know you're ready for Memphis coming up here shortly.
I am ready to get it over with at the same time.
Hey, exactly, man. That's all the preparations, and finally you're like, all right, this shit's over. We're good. Time to go back to work. Well, man, I tell you what, we'll start the podcast off like we always do when we bring somebody new on. We'll take it back to your beginning. So how you got into doing what you do, obviously, love for cars or bikes or whatever be the case, paint, as the name says. And, we'll start at the beginning and then bring it forward to where you're at today, man. So how'd you get in the business? How'd you get it started?
I was painting. I've been painting cars for years. So I ended up with a friend of mine who had a Slingshot, and I had a truck that he needed, and he was like, hey man, I'm not doing that with this Slingshot. Let me swap it out. And I was like, well, I ain't got no money in this truck. You definitely got this truck. So we swapped, and I set the Slingshot to the side for almost a year and didn't touch it till I went to a show and I was overwhelmed by Black Mamba. Was the first bike I seen that was in Tunica. Yep. It was like, what in the world is this? So I knew I could do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what makes it fun too, when you see something that you kind of know about but you don't know about, and then when you see somebody put their touch on it, you're like, man, I can do that kind of stuff. Like, you're creative enough, you do that kind of stuff on a daily, but just maybe not with that, a Slingshot per se. And that makes it fun.
I made a lot of mistakes and wasted a lot of money in the beginning, but
I think that's everybody.
Neymar's got everybody money for me.
Yeah, and that's everybody. But I think it's if you're really serious about it, especially if you competing or whatever, like if you're really serious about it, that's kind of what it takes. That's the do's and don'ts. I mean, even if you're like building like a big audio system in a Tahoe or something, you got your do's and don'ts, and maybe you don't know about it until you do it.
Yeah. That's kind of, I still got a lot of don'ts I do, but
yeah, exactly. That makes it fun.
Till you see that first fire, and then you got it right.
Yeah, exactly. That's perfect. Well, I know you got or no, what were you were gonna ask something, Paula. I don't want to take all your questions. See, I was literally about to take
my question.
I was about to take.
I was waiting. I felt it. I'm like, wait, because you guys know. So if you're on Facebook, please head over to YouTube, because that's where I can read most of your comments. But I heard you starting to go into like asking my question, and I was gonna shut this shit down.
Yeah, I was like, so I'm like, shit. Wait, that's Paula's turn. We need to like have some walkie talkies that we could talk on the side. So like, click and it's like, go, Paula.
So anyway, real quick, if you guys want me to read the comments, because I know there's a whole bunch of people already watching us on YouTube, on Facebook, but I need you guys to head over to YouTube if you want me to read the comments. I see some people that might want some smoke with Mo-Wett. So please, if you want me to read your comments out loud, head over to the YouTube page. But anyway, my first question. So how many slings do you have?
I have a total of 2 completed, and 1 that's frame getting something done. So how they go.
Like, so 3 personal slings.
Yeah.
Right. I know you said you were mentioning 1 is your wife. So tell us about these slings, the different like.
I have a build that I've done for every class. That's considered like teammates almost.
Okay.
So most of them don't like to compete, but they're very, very strong competitors if they got in there. So.
Okay. And you built them like as far as paint, from everything.
Ground up, wheels, paint, music, seats, underwear, whatever you got to put on it, we did it. Everyone we can put on it.
Okay.
So those are the fun ones when they drop a stock bike and be like, this is the color I want, no matter how it come out. So and I'll be like, well, just give me a budget because we can take it there.
So that's always the hard part is the budget, because people I think have an idea of what they think they want, but when you start talking numbers, it's like, oh shit, I didn't realize we were talking that. And it's like, well, yeah, man, like it's different,
All right, so everyone moved to YouTube.
Nice.
People on here with these
everyone stopped commenting about 3 minutes ago or 2 minutes ago on Facebook, and now I see the YouTube
that's perfect
comments. So we have Game Changer, we have JT. What are you doing in the comments?
I know I'm over here in the comments too. I'm on double comment.
We have, of course, Baby Smoke in the building, Baby Smoke in the building, Baby Smoke in the building.
Who is Baby Smoke?
Morgan. Baby Smoke. You don't know what Baby Smoke is?
No. Oh shit! Here we go.
You're gonna meet Baby Smoke in Memphis. He is part of the Soul Flow Slings.
Okay, I kind of met him before, just didn't catch the Baby Smoke part.
He just spams the comments every single podcast that anybody. It's Baby Smoke in the building. We have, let's see, Game Changer. He's saying he got smoke in featherweight, lightweight, welterweight, middleweight, and heavyweight.
We smoking in Memphis.
So are they all coming to Memphis? They're all coming.
One of them.
Nice.
Every single one of them. Gonna be loaded. And the vendor hall.
Okay. That ought to be
fun. You know them like by name?
Sunshine, that one is a welterweight. My wife, her bike. The other one, they don't even think they got names for their bike. They just play, man. They just play. So I'm gonna play up the heavyweight. So, and I have a welterweight that's gonna play up the heavyweight.
All right.
And is your Slingshot a heavyweight or?
My Slingshot is a middleweight.
Okay. Yeah.
A true middleweight at the moment.
Yeah. Because I'll be playing up to heavyweight, but I got 4 speakers and 110. But that fire playlist, so I'm ready.
Hey, I'm hoping for a clip.
Hey, man, I'm telling you, like, that is underestimated. Like, if you just go in there with something you know is strong and play it, sometimes it sounds so good that the guy that you're playing against that has way more speakers and way more, potential to win will overplay their shit. I have beat people in heavyweight that I know I shouldn't have beat if they would have just turned their volume down like 2 notches. But mine sounded better. And it doesn't matter how many speakers you got. It's nasty. And
you gotta, I think competition, a lot of people don't read the judges.
Yeah.
You can read the judges a little bit, If you see they twerking to a song, you need to go towards that direction when they
Man,
twerk.
that is truth. Because if I draw, let's say if I'm competing featherweight, I have my songs that I know I want to play, but then I'll have some songs that I don't have enough for because if I progress further in the rounds. So like I'll watch, hopefully I'm not like the first or second or third or fourth. So I'll watch what songs are winning, and trying to listen to what they're hearing and what they're liking basically so that I can try to, play around that song or damn, or whatever, that they're liking. You could really, like you said, you could read the judges, read the room. What do they like?
Yeah. And I mean, sometimes, like, I think the Nashville competition, it seemed like it was more crowd drawing. So whichever way the crowd was going, the judges was kind of like, I want,
Yeah. The scorecard judging is weird because you could lose in featherweight and win in lightweight against the same person. I'm like, all right, no, that's weird. So it's just, I always think that's weird. And maybe a song selection can mess you up. I understand, but the score sheets are always just different for me. I don't know. I think it's a little. Sometimes it could be better because you have to like think about it. And you got to write it down. But
I feel like the scorecards, you should just run one bike in at a time, and go from there.
Yes, because I know for a fact because I've judged score sheet before. If A plays and then B plays, and then A plays again, we need to stop the show so I can judge A because I've already heard A twice, but B played in the middle of it. So I'm like, well, shit, did I remember hearing A sounding good here or did it sound better the first time? Like it gets weird. So I think 2 rounds on sheet is weird because you forget,
Yeah. I think, what do you think about 1 round elimination though? I think that'd be, because I feel
like King of the Hill.
I think after the first song you play, after the first 2 songs, when you get around to the second song, the judge is confused. He don't know what he heard the first time.
Yeah. No,
so I'm like, give him a minute and a half, 1 round, and yay or nay, back.
I'm not opposed to that because you're right. Because you do forget what you just heard. Because something else is so loud and incredible. You're like, well, shit, was his better or I can't tell anymore. That's why you hope to go second, But so, yeah, I think everybody's got a different opinion there. But, yeah, I think it's
But then you got people traveling 1,000 miles to play a minute and 30 seconds. That's going to be.
Yeah. But, I mean, that's what they do when you compete like SPL. You roll up there and you got 30 seconds to burp it. And if you do good, you do good. If you don't, you trailer that shit back home, So I don't know. It's a game you play. You don't have to enter. And that's, me, I'm going to tell them they should count tweeters. But, that'll change every competition level if they started counting tweeters. But
well, I'm telling you now, I'm extreme if they change the tweeters because I'm like loaded.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Everybody's got, like you could change the speaker count, but include the tweeters. And now it's fair, to be perfectly honest, because you got tweeters playing 500 hertz. I mean, that's vocal. Like
that's a horn driver, no matter how.
Yes.
You but
yeah. I've got my DB, my DB drive tweeters and shit. The Euphoria is playing, like 1100 hertz, sounding good, like a horn.
Yeah.
And that's not fair at all. But shit, it's in the rules, so I'm gonna play the shit out of them.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't mean to cut you guys off real quick, but not sure
perfect.
Comments you guys can see on YouTube or on Facebook, but these people they're commenting. So here's a comment for you, Mo-Wett, from Bernard Ellis out of SS22 from Little Rock. He's saying, can't wait till you do my sound system and bring it back to Maumel. I don't know.
Maumel, yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yes.
Yep,
okay.
yep.
So
that's my people.
Okay. All right. So that's Bernard Ellis. Then we have Juan. We have Miguel Aide from the Amigos. We're gonna see you guys soon in Memphis. Yes, next week. And of course we have Baby Smoke. We have Hollywood from SoFlo Slings as well. I think I got a bunch of people from SoFlo Slings. Where's you guys people? This whole chat is all. Oh, we have Chris Bougie.
They got 50 slingshots per person in Florida.
Yeah.
They don't get no winner. So
we had Storm in the building, Mr. Dragon. Who else is in here? Oh my god, yeah. All right.
I want to send a shout out to Slingshot Amigos because they are the true team no sleep.
Oh, 100%.
Because when we was at Sling Experience, I learned never get a hotel right next to them.
No, that's what you have to do. You get a hotel next to them so that you can party with them and then just like crawl back to the room.
But
stumble to the room.
Once you crawl back, ain't no sleep because they gonna be still going.
Right.
I was my room was on their side last time.
Mine was too.
Man, they were all night just like, man, I don't know if to go to sleep or just go down there and keep kicking it with them.
My wife said, have you left the hotel? I said, I don't have to leave anywhere. I can stay right here.
Well, for Memphis, we're meeting up, right? So SoFlo Slings and the Amigos, we're meeting up in Memphis. So
the parade that y'all did was massive.
It was awesome. It was awesome. I know.
But well, Amigos,
we're gonna be partying together. So,
and they're also Team No Trailer too. So they roll. I know. The Florida people, they're probably gonna trailer their shit. So, and there's nothing wrong with that.
I'm flying in. I'm too far away. I'm flying.
They either go fly in or trailer, which is nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying. Team No Trailer, that's where it's at. Like Migos, they're driving. I like that shit.
Because they compete and they have badass slings. I mean, I have a nice sling, okay, but I don't compete. I don't compete in life.
I'm a hey, if it's farther than an hour, trade.
And that's why I say like there's nothing wrong with it. There's many times I'm driving in the rain going, this is stupid, man. I'm over here talking shit about blah 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 team trailer, and I need a trailer right now. So
I think me coming from, with me being a veteran, and I think logical, I think different. Mm-hmm. I feel like on a motorcycle, I'm actually feel safer on a motorcycle than I do a sling.
Yeah, I can see that.
And I'm gonna tell you why. If I see something on that motorcycle, I can throw the motorcycle one way, and I can go the other way.
Yeah.
If I see something on a sling, it is what it is.
Yeah, you just taking it. Yeah, you got to hit it.
Take your hand come.
It's funny you say that because I used to. I had an R1 for the longest time, and I'd get caught in the rain riding it, and I feel safer on it because the tires are made for that shit. Like you cutting through that water, and it's like whatever. It's stuck to the ground, and that slingshot hits the water, and it does what it wants to do, and you just hold on and hope for the best. Yeah. So yeah, I can see that. I can see a motorcycle feeling sometimes a little more.
Hey, I throw that Harley to the left, and I can go right, and
let
the car hit the Harley. I hit the road. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's too crazy here in Dallas. I had to get rid of my bike. I'm like, no, I can't do that. So slingshot, I feel a little bit safer, but still, dumb shit can happen.
No, especially in the rain. No thanks.
Oh yeah, it's not fun. It's not fun, but if it happens, it happens. It's all right.
I mean, JT, maybe if you get a trailer, then every event you go to won't have any rain.
You might be onto something there. As soon as I buy a trailer, there'll be no rain, like at any event. And I was talking to Ted earlier. It's like they would clown me so hard if I bought a trailer, like that would never end. They'd be like, "Oh, here come Mr. Team Trailer, huh?" Little bitch. Like they would be talking crazy, They would talk crazy. So I can't. I told him, I said, well, what if I had like a removable roof and TVs and shit came out of it? Like now all of a sudden it'd be cool because I'm bringing the TV show, but that's stupid too. That's the only reason. That's the only way I can sell it.
I think you guys should do do this at the shows. Like maybe be able to pull it up at the shows and
we talked about it. Yeah,
I mean it'd be hard to enjoy yourself because you started trying to get footage, but other than that,
so loud. I think you guys tried it. You and Ted, JT.
We tried it at at Sling Experience, and we just weren't really set up for it, which I think now we've kind of figured out how we could probably make it work. So I think we might try a little test that Friday night at Memphis before they go out and do their rides and stuff. That way, because we're going to do the giveaways for the stuff that's donated in the auction. So we're going to do that, and we're going to try to, do a live and set up a little table and, basically the same way. Everybody has their own phone in front of them, and now you're on the page with people that can't make it. So
just make sure you got water. All I can tell you.
Well, here's the thing. I'm going to put in my resignation letter if it's going to be during Memphis, because I'm going to be partying with the amigos.
Yeah,
so.
Exactly. Yeah. Like you said, crawl over. Yeah.
I'm calling out. I have PTO saved up. I'm calling out that day.
Okay. You're not going to get paid for that day, so you're going to make $0. See, that's what happens.
You already paid.
That's what happens. It happens that fast.
No 2 week notice here.
Yeah, I'm like, then it's like, hey, welcome back, everybody. It's Johnathan Taylor and Mo-Wett on Into the Lab.
Hey, they hired me right in the spot. That's right.
Guys, so we have Ted in the background, right? So he's working right now, but he's watching everything. Ted, I'm the one that helps you out with your leave, the hashtag leave Ted alone. So
that's true.
Don't mess
That's
with
true,
me,
Ted.
I'll switch it real quick.
Yeah. Hashtag
Paula.
Paula. Perfect.
Thank you.
Perfect.
I'm waiting to see Ted back this year. I hadn't seen Ted this year, so.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm excited to see Ted Slingshot. We haven't seen that in a few years. Now I'm about to be kicked off, so
bye, guys.
I had to throw that in. I know. All right.
He was at Memphis last year, though.
His Slingshot wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No.
I think he played 20 seconds, but he was there.
No, I don't think he was.
What did you say? Like a boombox or something? Because
he had like a midnight session. He was there last year.
With a scooter?
I don't think so. No. Maybe with a scooter.
A boombox?
He might have had his cell phone,
I think
he didn't have a Slingshot. No,
think
because Brad was there, and I played Brad. He might have been playing Brad.
Oh, Brad, it was him.
Was it? Am I crazy? Oh shit! Here he goes. Clear it up, Ted.
Wait, you're on Ted.
I was there last year. It was ready to go. During tuning on Friday, we blew 2 amps, so that's what it was.
Okay.
I told you
it went there.
The second round.
It went there. It blew. It blew 1 amp, and it blew one of the fuses that Little Jose gave me a fuse. He helped me there, and it blew an amp. So we had to take it down.
Yeah, I knew he had a 20-second shine.
Yeah.
It sounded good.
Damn it.
For that 20 seconds.
Damn it.
All right.
Well, hopefully. Yeah, that was good though. He had to come in to clear it up because I wasn't sure. I'm like, man, I don't.
Oh yeah, I remember. So I was amazed by the bumper. I wanted his bumper off the bike. So
okay, yeah.
Miguel is saying Ted Slingshot has been in the shop since 2019.
I mean,
Ted only do 1 screw a month. He only put 1 screw in the speaker.
Make sure Miguel just got kicked out of the chat. No.
Hold on, let me make my announcement for Facebook. By the way, I'm only reading the messages on YouTube. So if you're commenting on Facebook, please head over to the YouTube channel, watch us there, and comment there if you want your message read. Thanks.
Yep. Because I got to read Jason's. I'm sorry. Jason said, the old blew an amp before the show trick. That's perfect. I didn't say that. Jason said.
Not the competition. I can't do this one with the blow out.
Yeah. But hey, I wouldn't blame him. Ted hasn't competed in so long, man. He's gonna be over there with his phone, like shaking, like clicking songs he ain't played. I'm like, just breathe, Ted. Just breathe. Because it gets nerve-wracking when people are like, all right, it's your turn. It's like, shit, what am I doing again?
My sling was blue that year. I changed my color of my sling every year, so
yeah. It's like we don't know what you're gonna be driving.
I changed it right before Sling Experience.
Hollywood, I can see you. Hollywood. I love you. I'm so sorry, but it's just the comments go by too fast. I'm so sorry. I love you guys. Sorry.
I miss you guys in Chicago, man. Y'all missed an awesome show, man. Oh,
Yeah,
You
it
did
looked
it
good.
the day of my birthday. You did it July 27th.
You know what, man? You should have celebrated with us.
Yep.
Because
That
we
would've
had
been
a
the
good
party.
time.
Yeah, so tell my whole family, all my Slingshot family, everybody, like, F you guys, I'm going to Chicago.
Yeah, I gotta come next year for sure. It will be epic.
Don't have it July 27th.
Let me talk to my people and see how that works.
Yeah, it looked like a good event. Even a lot of the events this year that you just don't know how the turnouts are going to be. They turned out really good.
I think I heard a daddy had to go for a second.
Yeah,
I know. He had the boss.
the daddy boss.
Yeah.
What do y'all guys got planned for Memphis though? I mean, what are the plans?
Well,
go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. No, okay. Well, we're doing our auction for the gifyouth.org through Slingshot Auto Garage. So we have people donate. So people are donating in the comments. So let me give the people a shout out real quick that donated. So you got Rob Lefler. He donated 2 of my speaker boxes to the cause. So that's cool. We've already got a few bids on that. That's really awesome. We've got Ingrid Slingwana. She donated a fan with a little bucket that comes with it, Mr. Fan, which is kind of badass. You're definitely gonna need that.
Hot.
You got UAS Underground Auto Styling. Jack donated one of his 10-inch Porter speaker boxes, so that's the featherweight banger, that everybody's trying to get their hands on. That thing, the bid's gone crazy on that.
Yeah,
and then Jason Simmons with Big Sim, Big Sim Design, he donated the set of their power mirrors. So that's pretty cool. Their Slingshot power mirrors.
Jason, see what he said. Just one mirror. I just need driver's
Yeah, just one mirror. Yeah.
you need just
Let me get one mirror. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, let me get one mirror, man. I don't need both of them.
Yeah, I need one. How much of a handful? I just need one. And then you donated, the 10-inch sub and 2 tweeters, which I'm going to make that post later today. So that's pretty cool. So everybody who's watching, go to those posts. They're in the top of the page under the featured comments. You can select on the comments of whatever you want to bid on and place your bid there. And so all that money goes to the gifyouth.org. And we're going to actually do our drawing that Friday night. So the drawing will end Friday at noon. And Friday night, we'll do the drawing live, or we'll announce the winners live. So I'm going to try to drag Paula away from the Migos tent, or, I'll just go over there next to her, makeup all messed up. And
Migos bringing the bull this year? They bringing the bull to Memphis?
I don't know, man. You never know with them guys.
No, actually, we don't have a tent this year at Memphis. Maybe we will next year. I don't know. It's just going to be the Amigos and SoFlo event. We're just going to be everywhere. So if you see an Amigo, you'll probably see a SoFlo person nearby. If you see a SoFlo person, there'll probably be an Amigos person nearby. So
that'd be awesome. So yeah, that ought to be fun. And then, you got a scooter, Mo-Wett? You need a scooter.
No, I want one though.
Got to get you scooter gang. That's how you pose.
Oh wait, is that what we're doing? Scooter gang?
Because you ride the scooter like this, so you just put your hands together. Scooter gang.
Oh,
right.
Yeah. So now you know, that's That's
I was gonna get one off Temu, but I was scared it wouldn't hold me up. So
and I ordered it off of Amazon, and I put lights all over it. And it's coming. RCB is going to bring my scooter to Memphis.
I've got a whole system ready for mine. I just haven't done it. I've just got my 2 TVs on it, and
you got TVs on the scooter.
you know how I do it. Man. Shit, I gotta have screens on it.
Hey.
I thought about putting some Pearl on it before I came, but I'm gonna leave it alone.
My wife work at the hospital, and she be like, "It'd be so many people with busted heads because of these scooters. She don't even want me to have one." So,
and you're right. It's especially when you leave the Migos tent, after a couple of shots, because those are they ain't even hey, we're just having shots. They're like peer pressure shots. They're like, hey, JT, come here. I'm like, bro, wait, what? No.
I just had one 2 seconds ago.
Man, yeah, and I'm like, I gotta go, man. I don't even drink like that. Y'all are crazy. So yeah, I almost wrecked a couple of times, but But yeah, you got to have your scooter, man. Like all that walking and shit. Like you were there last year, and that was a big ass parking lot, and it's even bigger this year. So, man, you got to have a scooter. I preach the scooter to everybody. Like all that walking, you can't do that.
They got the ice truck, so I told them I needed my tent close to the ice truck.
Yeah, exactly.
I looked at the layout yesterday. I'm still got a good way to get to the ice truck, so I'm gonna see what I could do, make happen over there.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, look, we have Storm saying on the comments, I crashed Mark's scooter last year. Glad no one saw.
Perfect. Yeah, the scooters, they can be dangerous, but like I've got a cheap one from Amazon, and it's got the hard tires. So I don't recommend that unless you got some scooter experience, but you can get the spend a little bit more, get the ones with like the air in the tire. It's a lot better.
You see that? Look.
I just need one mirror. I don't need a bucket of mirrors.
But now you gotta get a scooter and he'll get you some mirrors.
Yeah. Hey, that might be a good
me a
deal.
golf cart or something, man. I ain't gonna do. I'm like, y'all make me nervous with the
No. The scooters, like the golf carts, they've been done, but now you have to get a scooter.
Scooter gang.
Scooter gang.
Scooter gang. It's stupid. That's what makes it so stupid, because it's like, what are y'all talking about? Scooter gang? Like,
can somebody put some emojis in the chat if you have a scooter?
We need scooter gang.
Trying to paint it and everything, I seen RCB scooter though. His scooter is tough. I seen it in Chicago. That's bad.
He's got my scooter right now.
Yeah, I mean, that's cool. That green and blue. That was nice.
Yeah, some of them got too much time on their hands with all them lights and paint and shit. It's like, come on, man, that's a scooter.
So is the whole slow flow? Is the whole slow flow coming to Memphis, or just you?
No, it's 5 of us coming. We're all flying in. We don't need a Slingshot party so close out. We just come. We just show up.
It's true.
So we're going. And by the way, Jason said no, you can't get one mirror.
No,
he ain't gonna break up the set. Well, hey, what if I'm trying to think if I just need a passenger mirror. Somebody go in.
Me and JT is split an order.
Mine is like a real scooter. Like you guys have or mine is, it's got a seat on it, and I have like a cooler basket in the front. I have a little bell. Like I got lights all over it.
That's a girly scooter. I mean, it's okay.
What is mine like? More like a moped, I guess.
No, it's pretty scooter. Like I like your scooter because I thought about bringing my dog.
Stewart scooter, do you?
Huh?
You don't got the Stewart Little scooter, do you?
Little Stewart litter.
What is that?
Little.
You know what? I'm gonna put that
little
up.
basket.
On me right now because I will open all these comments, Mo-Wett. You know what? I think you are making fun of me. So everyone in the comments,
I'm asking.
All these short jokes and all these like extra jokes that he's made on other people, please come for him right now.
Woo, yeah.
Man.
He just opened it up.
Yeah.
I tell people all the time, I'm the bridge with all the builders. I'm the one bike that probably has 12 volt UAS, RCB, PRV, concrete. I got it. I'm the bridge. I make everybody get along.
That's perfect.
So is that why you're allowed to make like jokes at everybody?
I don't trust me. Manuel is the one person who don't let me make it at all. Manuel don't let me make it. Him and Lucas, they every time they see me, they got something to say.
They're funny. They're putting up some emojis on the Facebook chat from scooters. They're stupid.
Oh, we have Aiden Miguel. Oh yeah, we have a bunch of people commenting on.
Yeah, they got a couple of scooters. Yeah, the chat's funny because you got to have multiple phones and go over multiple chats, and I'm like, half the people are on YouTube and half the people are on Facebook, and it's like, who do you talk to? Who do you read? So I'm like, let's let our chat specialist Paula read some of the comments.
Yeah, I have my YouTube right here on like my computer screen, and then I have Facebook on my phone. But that's why you guys keep seeing me look over here. But if you guys are on Facebook, just comment, like, subscribe on YouTube, please. Oh look, we're up to 220 subscribers. Yay!
Nice. See, we're hitting them big numbers now.
I know. Watch out, Mr. Beast and stuff with 500 million subscribers.
Shit, yeah.
We're coming for you.
What's
But that
your
ought to be
bike right now? What's the favorite bike?
What is your favorite bike? Slingshot, by the way.
Slingshot, yeah, slingshot. Let me stop saying bike for somebody take it.
It gets. It's hard to do though, because like I will say bike because somebody says bike, but I know it's not a bike. It's okay. It's like I know.
I have two, and they one of them. I tell people all the time. Anybody ask me, it's a guy out of Brownsville. I think it's Brownsville, Tennessee. His name is Reggie. You can literally tell with the Black Widow or Reggie. You can literally tell that before he bought it, he spent at least a month before he put it on there. Like he thought about it. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna put this right here on the tire, and
Nice.
you wouldn't notice it until you notice it, and then like, dang, what's this? But he's so detailed with everything he put on the bike. But you can tell like he didn't just go buy some stickers and stick it on there. He thought about it before he put it on there. So he don't no big sound system, but it's a clean, cool bike, and it's one I tell people all the time. That bike and I finally met her in KOB Slingwana bike.
Yep.
I had to go against her in KOB, and I told her, I said, you know what? I heard this bike in Tampa, and this has been my favorite bike since Tampa.
Nice.
For sound competition, and I was like, for the sound that's coming out that bike with what's on it, it's almost embarrassing with these people with all these big old speakers on the side of it.
Yeah.
That I don't know who built the bike, but I actually got to meet her at Alex's tent in KOB, and I was like, man, this bike sounds amazing, one of my favorite. But now she didn't beat me. I'm gonna put that out there.
Okay, yeah. Make sure they know.
Yeah, she didn't beat me in the ring, but still one of my favorite bikes thus far. So those are my two favorites, and my wife might, but I just like when she drive it. So
yeah. What about you, Paula? Which one do you like? That's a good question.
Okay, so this is an excellent question.
That's a great question. Like, hey, you know what? I'm writing that shit down for our next guest next week.
Right. No,
Shit,
you know what? I already got that question written down. So I'm gonna get kicked out of our like group chat, JT.
Oh shit.
Because there's a slingshot that's called the Game Changer in our chat. But my favorite one, my favorite slingshot since a very, very long time is called Game Over. And it was built by RCB, and it's Blanca and Carlos, and it's these colors with blue. And I think, yes, it's obnoxious and it's got speakers everywhere and it's loud but it's also a beautiful looking slingshot.
Yep.
And the colors match perfect. And it's my favorite color has been this. It's the color of my group. It's my favorite color since I was a child. And it's just my absolute favorite slingshot. Now, it's possible that it's going to change in a couple months with something I saw in private that I'm not going to say who it is, but it's also a very, 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 very nice slingshot. It's from Florida as well. But before that one gets revealed, as of right now, I would have to say it's Lucas's.
Okay, yeah. Yep.
That thing is, I haven't heard it. I don't think many people have heard it, but those graphics on there.
He hasn't been able to drive it because he ain't got his booster seat up posted yet.
You see why people are going to come for your ass in the comments.
Yep.
That's my boy, though.
He got a lot of small details on that thing.
Let me ask you something, Mo-Wett.
You didn't come up short on that one.
Let me ask you something,
Nothing
Mo-Wett.
came up short?
Let me ask you something, Mo-Wett, because I've met you in person. All right? I am taller than you, Mo-Wett.
Are you?
Yes, I am.
Negative Ghost Rider.
100%.
How you 6'2", 6'3"? How tall are you?
You are not 6'2", 6'3".
I'm just asking.
Get the fuck out of here. You're not 6'2". I saw your feet. All right, if we're
She
gonna
made it sound like she's Amazon.
if we're gonna go there, I remember in Tampa, your feet were dangling from that chair. By the bars. You are not 6'2". All right. So who is taller, Mo-Wett or Lucas?
Oh, I'm 5'11". Lucas is 4'9".
5'11".
5'11".
I'm 5'11" all day. I've been that since high school. 5'11". Now sometimes I was 5'11" and 400, but I was 5'11".
Okay.
Yeah. Wait. How tall are you, Paula? Did you already say that?
I said she gotta be 6'2". She said she's taller than me.
Not 6'2". No, I'm 5'5.5". So maybe I'm not taller than you.
I thought you were taller than me for some reason.
She's taller than a tall midget.
Damn. I think she's taller than Lucas. I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of messed up.
I don't think she's taller than Lucas.
No?
No, I think Lucas at least 5'6". They might be
I
same
can't remember.
All right, I'll just go like this to my hair, and then I'll be taller than you.
Yep. Yeah. See. No, I like. I think my favorite slingshot right now, and I haven't seen it. All I've seen is the videos, and I'm gonna be biased because it's got a TV on it. Is it Cornell? Is that his slingshot, or did he just repost it?
The blue one?
The one with the TV that flips up in the back.
Oh no, that's Quiet Storm. He from Memphis.
Okay, yeah. I want to see that. I like that.
Yeah,
because
that bike.
I just
seen that bike Sunday, and it was that bike looks good.
Yeah. Because I like stuff that just is not practical at all. Like it ain't.
Now, I want to say it's a touchscreen TV on the back. I'm not sure.
That shit's cool. I like that kind of shit.
I think Extreme built that bike.
Okay. Yeah. I like it. I like the thought process on it because I always wanted to do a just basically where the fin comes down, just make a bracket to go across the back of the slingshot, and just your TV would just mount there, and then it would flip up or flip down, so it could just be working or not, and you won't have to cut the fin. It would just ride on the fin like a spoiler.
Yeah.
So I don't know. You could just do dumb shit and I think that's at the end of the day, that's a slingshot, man, is being creative and doing dumb shit. Or you could just leave it alone and it would be fine. But
well, my pet peeve, you got people who got music on their bike, and everybody got their own opinion because somebody might not like my bike, but one thing to sound good, it's another thing to sound good and look good.
Yes, yep.
So that's why when she said game over, that bike looks freaking awesome. So I get what she's saying. Like it's not. I ain't trying to pull up on the parking lot and be embarrassed, but. Because it got like 915s on it, but he is Team Concrete, so I'm big on Team Concrete. So
and I think it's for sale. Like I wish, I wish, I wouldn't change a thing, nothing on it. Even if the tires are bald, I wouldn't even change the tires.
My next slingshot gonna be wrecked. It's gonna be bought wrecked, and we just gonna. I'm gonna take it to Jack and say, put all the leftover parts. And stretch it.
And we scratching in. Some stuff in the back that tore up. That's exactly.
I don't want the new one. I want the one back there.
I like the ones that people build it their own. I do like those. Like they may not be the prettiest, but I like the people that just build their shit and it's theirs. What are they talking about?
You were being messy you see. Here you go. Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to read the comment. Mo-Wett, can you please give us the honors of reading the comment that's on the screen? Please.
Kevin Moore is, but said Mo-Wett the painter. They're trying to see which is taller between Lucas Collins and who's Tanya?
No.
Black Mamba. Slinger, Michael. And Tiffany Campbell. I heard it's going to be a reveal in Memphis. Yeah.
Damn. I think between all those people, I think Tiffany Campbell, I think she's got everybody beat.
We might have to put some bets out there, and whoever wins the bet, that money goes to the foundation.
I'll tell you how you do it. You do to put the bet, and whoever gets to put the money on the ground, and whoever can touch it the closest,
whoever has to bend their knees the less. The least amount of knees bent to pick the money up wins. Oh shit!
That's how you do it.
Or you put the money up high, and whoever has to jump the highest, or they just put their hands up, and whoever's the closest to the money, loses. Like, that's horrible. Because I'm not like tall at all. I'm like 5'8", and my wife swears I'm like 5'6" because I think she's 5'9". So it's like I get made fun of for being short all day. So it's kind of fun making fun of other people. I'm not gonna lie.
But you know what? You can run into Lucas and he'll give you the biggest hug and shake your hand. Like, now he gonna say something, he gonna whisper something in your ear. But
yeah,
he'll give you the biggest hug and smile. Man, that dude helped me so many ways. I can't even express the time that guy done helped me. Just calling him and say, hey, how do you do this? Or where can I get this from? So to me, that's what it's about. So
yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, he's definitely down for community, man. That's what it's about. And it's not all about just.
I called Megatron and talked to Megatron on the phone for 3 hours. I done painted a whole car talking to Megatron today about the Memphis show. So I mean, so those people, that's what makes the community be able to call people up that I didn't know none of these people before the Slingshot. So
right.
Man, I preach that shit. I mean, I sound like a broken record every time. People I'm sure like, oh shit, he's gonna say it again. It's like, yeah, you know what you do. Being in the paint world, doing paint. Dealing with different types of people, different walks of life. They never would have a conversation, and now all of a sudden the Slingshot, we all have something in common. And you have already been talking to those people in different walks of life, but now those people are talking because of the Slingshot. That's
because I talk to. I mean, I feel like I'm closer to people in the Slingshot community than friends I had in the past. I know my whole life, and it's kind of like it's weird, but he kind of outgrow people and everything. So
listen, it's crazy you say that because I have my best friend watching right now, and that's why I'm kind of nervous, Felicia, and she helps me out with a lot of like our graphics and like our designs for the group, and she has told me like, do I have to buy a Slingshot for you to hang out with me? This is my friend for years.
Yep.
I love you, Felicia. But yeah, buy a Slingshot. I mean, and it's true because I'm always like, no, I can't hang out this weekend because we have a ride, or I can't hang out that week because 3 months in advance because we're going to Houston, or we're going to Memphis, or we're going to Tampa, or we're going somewhere, and it's all Slingshot stuff. So it's so crazy that you're saying this today, throwing me under the bus right now. The first time she's ever watched the show, by the way.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to throw you under the bus, but
I am right under this plug.
Under the bus. Thanks.
Well, it's funny because like my best friend from when we were 10 years old when I first moved back to Dallas, my friend Lance, he's in the comments in the beginning, and it's like we may not talk for like months. And then, we might see each other, or like the last time we seen each other, like we hadn't seen each other in years, and we just met each other in Vegas and shit and hung out. Like I think guys are different when it comes to that. Like we could just kind of pick up where we leave off, and it's cool. But you're right. If he had a Slingshot, we'd probably hang out a lot more. It's so weird and I don't even really drive my Slingshot like that. It'll sit in the back for months. It'll get dirty and tree sap and shit on it. And radio quit working because it got rained on. And I'm like, son of a bitch, man. And I got to maintenance it.
It's because you're friends with Ted. Like, you got used to that.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. I got used to not having a Slingshot. Is that what you said?
I tell you, what else is weird to the community to me is for it to be so competitive, you can be in a ring with somebody and call them and ask them, what did you do to your bike? And they'll tell you. I think that's the weirdest thing ever, because in the car game, in the motorcycle game, I'm not telling you nothing.
Yeah.
But in the Slingshot, I'm like, oh man, it just this. Call this company or this, and I'll be like, okay. I didn't think he's gonna give it, but I gave it a shot to ass. So I think that's kind of cool too. So
and it is. It's about
real stress secret so much is unreal. So
and a lot of them will share stuff like I'll tell people what I have frequency set at and this, that, and the other, and it doesn't mean it's going to work for your Slingshot. Like your placement might be different, or the song selections you play will be different, or whatever. Your ear's different. That's why you can't get all wrapped up on who won and who didn't. Like that. I think that is the biggest letdown to me when somebody is all about community and they're like blah, blah, blah. And they're loving everybody when they're winning. And then the one day they lose, it's like, man, these people, it's all bullshit. But I'm
This
like,
is
dude,
bullshit. Yeah.
you were just now saying how awesome this is because you're winning. I hate that shit. It's like, man, just take your loss.
Shut up and go home and lose.
Yeah, take your little ball and go home and figure it out and come back. Yeah, like, dude, you got to be humble. You can't just think you go win. There's always somebody better.
No, and you can be cocky, but just
but be realistic.
Like, don't think that you lost because it's rigged or because they like this person better or because whatever bullshit. Just whatever.
Like I know I'm a better model. Like there's no doubt I'm a better model than Paula. So
and I'm gonna admit that you are. I'm gonna admit that you are because I'm humble and I know how to take my loss.
See,
one day,
exactly.
Even though I haven't lost yet, I'll take my loss.
I know. It's like, and that's what, and people they get so wrapped up in that dumb shit. It's like, man, calm down, bro. It's a damn slingshot.
And us guys better hurry up because these females are dominating song competition.
Yes.
They done changed the king of Bayou to the queen of the Bayou, and I'm like, what in the world happened here? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
I feel like the females practice more than the guy. We'll put that stuff together and say, okay, we'll practice when we get there.
Yeah.
And these females will go out here and spend hours and hours and hours. And I'm trying to get my wife to start competing. She's like, I haven't practiced. I said, man, just press play. Let's go out there. She's like, nope. I gotta practice.
Yeah.
Like,
it's funny though. You're right. There's
you know
a lot
what?
more
I'll put you up, JT. Hold on 1 second. Because
you're good.
Females are 100% dominating. And you're saying that we practice more, or not me because I don't compete, but they practice more.
They take it more seriously.
You got right. Just like we do everything. Where are we going to eat? We think about it. We look at reviews. We look at the scenery. We look at everything.
That's not true. I asked my wife what you want to eat at.
Take us hours to figure out what we're wearing. Excuse me. It's going to take us hours to figure out what we're wearing because it has to look good, right? Because it depends on the scenery and the view and where we're going and where we're eating and all that stuff. So I think it just translates right into the sound competition. You guys will just go to a 5-star restaurant. Not everyone. Show up in jeans and t-shirt and just, all right, whatever, wing it.
I'm with that.
Females don't do that for anything that they do, or most females don't do that for anything that they do. So maybe it's translating into that. And I see a lot of guys talking a lot of smack about these women and
I can't say
practicing 48 songs out of a playlist. They're playing every single song in a playlist. They're practicing 10 songs in a playlist, and you guys are just thinking you're going to show up because you have a badass slingshot, and
it's true. Guys will let that ego get to them, though. I'll pull up like, shit, I'm about to show these and then you clip. They're like, mother. I'm like, son of a bitch. Of course I'm going to clip. And then I won't clip the rest of the time, and it's like, really? I mean, whatever. But
I noticed most female bikes, when they pull in the ring, they don't never have an amp go out. They don't never have a sub blow. I'm trying to figure out are they going up there finessing these things before they go up there? Because
they're practicing. They are practicing. Phoenix, you think she doesn't practice? Sarah, you think she doesn't practice? Celeste, you think she doesn't practice? Come on, these women are practicing every single song before they even think about going to a show. That's what I'm assuming, and that's what I see in the comments. And they're getting a lot of hate from men. They're not even getting hate from women. They're getting hate from men that are scared and that are thinking that they're only winning because whatever reason.
I
Well,
can see that.
I ain't gonna lie, they sound
not because it's a badass slingshot and that person, that woman, or whoever it is, played the shit out of it and kicked their ass.
Or y'all be cheating. Y'all could be cheating.
Oh yeah, we're always cheating. We're always cheating, of course.
You could be cheating. We don't know. But no, you're right. I mean, it is you have to know what you can and can't play, and I think a lot of people overlook that. And we talk about it all the time, because you think just because you like the way the song sounds in your car on the way home, it might be garbage in your Slingshot. It's just a totally different sound. And if you're not playing that song for a minute or 30 seconds and ready to jump to another song, or I don't know, yeah, you got to practice. You know, you really do.
Honestly,
I can see
I can
that.
honestly say I got about 5 songs that my wife plays in the car. Like, whoa, let me Shazam that.
Yeah,
I don't even tell her I'm
shit
doing
out.
it. I'd be like, that sounds good on the sling.
Yeah.
She be like, you stealing my song. I'm like,
Yeah.
I wanted to hear that sound over there.
Yep.
So I can honestly say a lot of my songs that I play come from my wife playing it in the car or something. So I don't know, JT.
Yeah.
They kind of running circles around us right now.
No, and that's what I tell everybody. Like, I will listen to competitions and Shazam, like, you know, all the Lemon Drop songs, all the Phoenix songs, RCB songs. Like, you know, I'll steal the shit out of like all the featherweight songs just to see what it'll sound like on mine, because it'll be different, you know. And it's like, if it sounds like garbage, I ain't even going to play in that sandbox, because they'll play that song against me if I try to play it, and they'll just destroy me. So it's like, yeah, you got to know what you can and can't play. I think that's important that people overlook. They just think that their shit sounds amazing, so they can play anything. And yes, you can to an extent, but that doesn't mean it's going to win against the person that, you know, is built for that song. So,
because I guarantee you, even with Lemon Drop and Lemon Crush, I bet you Jack can't play that bike as good as Sarah can. I can put $1,000 on it.
Yeah, no, yeah, you're right. I guarantee.
So,
yep.
And with Maniac and Beast, I mean, the proof is in the pudding.
Yeah.
Every time Beast play it,
yep.
When Beast usually plays it when it goes up to the next round, like when she move up to heavyweight or middleweight. Well, every time Maniac played up, she just about win.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, maybe you just need to move out the way and let her do her thing, you know?
Yeah. And I think that's I think guys will get a little bit too much in their feelings about that, though. They're like, oh well, you know. It's
and
like,
I think these women, I think the women will push it a little harder than we will, because we be worried about having to go back and buy something, and they're like, "Well, you gonna buy it if I break it."
Man, you're exactly right. Like going through the drive-through at McDonald's, like, man, watch the curb. Like, what curb? Like, that $400 curb you just hit. You know, like, damn. You're exactly right, because, you know, where the guy might know, hey man, I'm gonna stop at this volume. She's like, don't give a shit. I ain't buying it. You know, that's it.
No. Wait. What did you just say? Because a lot of these women pay for their own stuff too.
I mean, some of them, not all of them. You know, not all. I can't say that for all women, but I know my wife knows if it tear up, she ain't finna go fix it. She gonna be like, because she told me the other day I gotta rent her Slingshot because I'm driving it. And I'm like, well, I kind of built it and paid for everything on. She said, you gotta rent it out because I'm sick of you driving my bike, and every time you drive, something breaks. I'm like, I fix it.
Man, you're right. I'm not gonna tell you what my wife said. She hasn't really rode with me in forever, and I brought it home, and my radio was messing up, and she got in it, and we drove to have breakfast, and she's like, your Slingshot kind of sucks. I'm like, what the fuck? She's like, she started going down. She's like, you ain't got no music. These seats are uncomfortable. And why is all this noise when it drives? It's like rattling in the front. And I'm like, that's what Slingshots do. And she's like, you got to work on this. You need to fix it up. Like, fix it up for you or fix it up for me. But we got to do something with it. I'm like, did you say my shit sucks? Like, come on, man. But she's right. She's right.
We even have Miss Phoenix in there saying it's not true. I'll fix it myself. You see?
Yeah.
I didn't say all of them.
No, you're right. Yeah, not all of them. We're about to get some backlash. About to be on these comments.
But I am saying a lot of them.
And we have the Game Changer in the YouTube comments. By the way, again, I'll mention, because a bunch of people joined the Facebook. If you want me to read your comments, I mean, I'm kind of looking on Facebook, but I'm mostly looking on YouTube. There's a whole bunch of people on YouTube chatting away, making comments, and I can read those comments easier. But Phoenix, I saw your comment on Facebook. But we have Game Changer saying, it's like 3 emojis laughing, saying Jack. I don't know what that means.
Thumbs up, Jack.
Oh, there it is.
That's one of Jack's new things. Thumbs up. So y'all. You'll see
up.
that in Memphis. You're gonna see thumbs up a lot in Memphis. So.
And then we have Baby Smoke Damien saying Game Changer can play whatever.
Well, I can say Game Changer came to Chicago, and I've never seen this in the history of Slingshot. Somebody pulling a ring and literally the whole crowd booed him out. They booed him. I have never seen this in the history, and I was like, they was literally booing him. I was like, dude, what are you
booing him? Why?
They was like, ain't no lightweight sound like that, and this and this and this. But we're in the Midwest. They're not used to, the show's a little different that way.
Yep.
So when he got in the ring and they booed him, I didn't want to laugh, but I laughed. I laughed.
It's a beautiful slingshot.
I mean, but he won. He won, of course. But it was kind of funny. And he was like, I've never felt hated this much in my life.
But that's where people forget that part too. Like when you become the best, dude, you're gonna be hated. Like it's like
you become the best, you become the worst at the same time.
You're the best. You're the best in the field. Now I hate you because I need to beat you, and that's just the way it is. It's okay. Like we're still cool, but secretly I can't wait for you to lose, and that's the way people are. It sucks.
And then a lot of people need to understand. You might be the loudest in your town, in your area, but when you come to their sound competition, you might be the bottom of the totem pole.
Yep.
Right.
So they get mad. I'm the loudest thing here, but no, you loudest thing in Memphis, or you the loudest thing in Chicago or Texas. But at the sound competition, you got the best of the best, and you got to come with it.
Yeah. I got a customer that has a DS18 slingshot we built. He's got 4 10s, 2 8s, 6 10s, 2 8s, and 2 12-inch subs, and like 7 amps. It sounds great. Sounds amazing. And I'm gonna run it in like welterweight and up. But I told him, I said, man, you ain't gonna win because my man Rob's got a lightweight with 2 10s with 6 8s, and it sounds like, don't get me wrong, my man Harry's slingshot is amazing. It sounds great. Like I'm gonna play it and I'll be like, shit, that bitch is strong. Like it's amazing. But I already know the sound that they want, and that's gonna win. And he's like, are you serious? I'm like, dude, it's fucking, you're just not ready for it if you haven't experienced it. And ain't nothing wrong with it. Like, just go ahead and know that I probably ain't gonna get out of the first round. It's okay, but it's gonna be fun, and I'm gonna play some music, and that's all it's about. Is having fun, and you can't forget that shit. You said it earlier. I just stole your line from the green room. Like people forget, man. You're supposed to be having fun.
Gotta have fun, man. Gotta have fun. Because I'm telling you, I'm coming in the ring. If I don't care if I would like to win. Don't get me wrong. Yep. And I might think I should win.
Yeah.
But I'm subject not to win.
Yep.
The judge, they fail to realize all the judges are opinionated. This is all their opinion of this.
Yeah.
So like you said, Paula likes techno music and that type of music. And, I mean, I like R&B. I don't listen to hardly no rap on my slingshot. Mm-hmm. So then you might have somebody playing country music. Now you got 3 different opinions up here.
Yeah.
So I don't know. There's no real judge in the slingshot community.
What's your favorite song to play, by the way?
My favorite song?
Like the one where you pull up in the ring and you're like, this is a song I'm going to play.
Boot Up by Element. I love the tick in that song. So, and then my kids got this song by Gracie's Corner called the Alphabet Song. I like it in the ring too. So.
Perfect.
The alphabet song.
Perfect.
Goes down the alphabet A B. It sounds good on the slingshot. So.
And we talk about like judges and opinions and stuff like that. Like you just made a comment that I immediately restored in my ADHD brain. That's like, all right, so Mo-Wett likes R&B. So if you're ever a judge, I already know where my playlist is going. But nobody is thinking like that. Like, and it's stupid because my brain is already remembered. Okay, bet I'm gonna fucking remember that shit. I got Kim. I got all these different R&B artists that.
I try my best not to be a judge. I don't like.
I know. They'll
So,
peer pressure you into it. And you're just like, shit. All right.
Rod
I mean,
almost got me last year for Memphis. I walked out of that situation. It's too many people. I think Memphis show we're gonna see such a variety of bikes that it's going to be hard to judge.
Yeah.
You're not even gonna know what to judge off of.
Yeah. And
So,
that's what makes it dumb. Like you do paint, so you can say, okay, this thing got fish eyes, it got runs in it. Does it have this? Does it have that? Like, is it, you can look at it and say, okay, you see this, and you can explain it. And we can all stop and look at it, and you can explain what is right and what is wrong with this paint. You can't do that with audio in a minute, and in order to do that, it would be dumb because you'd have to play the same stupid song, and we'd have to know when this 10-second mark, this particular sound is supposed to happen, and it would be stupid. It would suck. So, yeah, that'd be
what
the
y'all
forever.
think about the tiebreaker list? What y'all think about that?
I think it's cool. I think it's silly. Well, I wish it was more spontaneous. Like, I wish it was spontaneous. Like, I have, let's say, 10 songs, and nobody knows what they are.
That's a true tiebreaker list.
That's a tiebreaker, because what happens is people play dumb in the ring. They're like, oh, my phone wouldn't download it. Bro, stop that shit. TikTok works on every phone everywhere in the United States. You tell me you can't download a song and play it on your phone because everybody's staring at you. Oh, I didn't play the right song. That's bullshit. This is the song.
The only problem is you might have somebody in there with a CD, and you screwed.
With a CD?
Well,
yeah, it's some bikes out here still running CDs.
Yeah. I mean, you're right, but I think that I'll pull the CD out. But no, you can't do that, because then people are tuned to Bluetooth and not tuned to CD. So it could be open for a huge problem. But I think the person who's going to go to the tiebreaker, they're not rocking a CD. That's not going to happen.
Probably not.
But I also feel like that's an advantage, because you got people like me that's irritating. I'm an irritating person. Instead of this, I'm gonna study the tiebreaker list, study it.
Yes.
This is my playlist when I get in the ring now.
Yes. Yeah. That's why
I ain't got no reason to play another song.
It should be 10 songs that nobody knows, and then they say, well, it wouldn't download. I'm like, bro, you got 80 grand in your audio, and you can't download a song on your fucking iPhone? I'm not hearing that.
Upgrade your phone.
Yeah,
so I'm just saying, like, when you put that tiebreaker list out beforehand, like it's 40-something songs, I'm gonna download all 40 of these songs, and I'm gonna pick out which ones I like, and now this is my playlist.
Yes, that's right.
I think that's what happened at one of these shows. I don't know. I can't remember which one. I wasn't there, obviously, but something happened, because I saw in the comments, and it was an issue with these tiebreaker songs.
Mm-hmm.
That was KOB that had downloaded something, maybe the wrong song or something.
Something happened.
But whoever has that list,
like, versus Android, and then the Apple playlist or something. I don't know what happened.
And I can understand some of that issue, but it's got to be known. Like, hey, what kind of phone do you have? What kind of this? We know this will download. We know this will work on your phone. We know it's on Android. We know it's on Apple. That's how you come up with the list, as they quote, to make it real.
Tiebreaker list, my playlist. I ain't got to worry about it.
Yeah. But that's my opinion. Like I said, and it goes back to the whole audio part. It's my opinion. Like, if my opinion counted, we count tweeters. So
now, Phoenix actually just happened to look down. She's saying poor internet connection. That could be a thing, because I can't remember. It was a show somewhere in Florida that I went to, and like I had no internet. Like, I had like 2 bars, and I have an Android. I have AT&T. Like, I'm not, on Metro PCS, but I had 1 bar. So if you can't download, and maybe if you weren't prepared, maybe, I don't know. And you have
I think there's
at the venue. I mean, I guess that could make a little sense. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's ways you can make it work. Like, I can sync my phone to anybody's stereo at any competition.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a team of people, everybody's going to have a different phone. Nobody has that song. Everybody has shitty internet. We have 80 grand in your audio, and you have, I mean, I know there's exceptions, and it's just my opinion, but I don't know. Then it just makes it fair. It's like, these are songs you've never played, and you don't even know what volume they should be at. You don't know. Let's be honest. I don't think you should touch your bass knob if we're talking audio competition. You should have one setting and push play. Put your phone down.
Nah, I disagree with
Hey,
that.
if we're being sound competition,
Nah,
it's a sound
because
competition.
every song is recorded. You got to think you got some of these rap songs recorded in the bathroom.
I know exactly. That's why when people say my shit can play anything, but can it? At what volume? At what do you got to adjust your bass knob? You got to adjust your volume on your phone. Like you should know your system. If we're being on, like if we're trying to be serious. So and yes, it's going to be different. It's going to be
I think
hard.
they need to have more parking lot competitions anyway. Who can rock the crowd
That's
the
it.
most?
That's
Well,
100%
yeah,
like that.
now that you said that, somebody just made a comment. Miguel Lopez from Los Amigos, he's saying he needs someone to play in the parking lot with his Slingshot, which I might have seen a couple videos, La Patrona. And this Slingshot, okay, I've seen it in videos. This thing is ridiculous.
I'm gonna pull up on La Patrona.
This
So you know, Miguel, I'm down.
Not competing in a sound competition. It's just for him and Aida, his wife, to have fun and enjoy and parking lot pimp. But he just said, I need someone to play in the parking lot with La Patrona. So
I'm gonna pull up on him. I'm ready.
Whoever's ready, I guess, send him a message and let him know that you want to play some sound.
I think eventually the tent is gonna go away.
The sound competition.
I don't think it matters.
These bikes are getting louder and louder.
It's too hot.
These bikes getting louder and louder. Like you can't judge Brad heavyweight in a tent.
But it's so hot. Maybe we need taller tents.
In reality, like if I at my bike at full tilt was disrespectful in a tent, So I just think eventually the tent's gonna go away.
Maybe we need to do sound competitions like from at least in Florida from like 11 o'clock at night till 3 a.m. because it's too hot.
I guess I won't make it.
Fun is like burning your skull.
My wife got a curfew. I need to be calling her around 10:30. Right. Like if she ain't there, I need to be calling you at 10:30 ready to lay down.
Listen, you're just gonna have to learn to win or lose in a tent because it's too hot. And it's not only Florida, it's not only Texas, it's everywhere. It's too hot. Like
I don't think you gain an advantage from a tent, but you definitely can't judge in a tent. Well, they did it kind of cool last year in Memphis where they pulled out of the tent and they had them, outside of the tent and kind of spread out a little bit. And still it was close as shit, but it was better. It wasn't like you're right on top of them.
I think last year they stayed in the tent until it was time for you to compete, right? Like something like that.
Yes. You pulled out and were able to compete.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Because I mean, it does. It's hard to judge a heavyweight. I mean, shit, it's hard to judge a middleweight under a tent. So where do we call it? Like some of the featherweights now, I mean, they're so fucking loud right next to it. I mean, it's like maybe the season should be in November to February. I don't know.
But then people are going to complain and say, oh, my Slingshot got too hot because it was 3,000 degrees outside.
Yeah, you're going to complain. You're going to catch at least 10 complaints every show.
And that's it. Like
the whole competition is under a tent. Everyone has the same advantage, right? So if you're in lightweight and every lightweight competes under a tent, like you have the same advantage.
Yep.
Or
I can say in Chicago, that was the first show I've seen ever. It was basically in two parking lots on one end of the hospital. I mean, it's a hotel. And during the sound competition, the other side of the hotel was having their own Slingshot party. Like I had never seen it. Like the sound competition was going on. They're like, we don't care. We gonna go over here and party. So I thought that was cool just to see. Like, okay, these people people just not here for the sound competition. So just to be able to party the entire time, and these folks got their music wide open. You can't even hear it over here with the sound competition. So I thought that was a cool deal to separate. So if we can get more into the party aspect of the because that guy with the Slingshot that had the DJ PA system on it, I hire him to be a DJ at a Slingshot company. Like, just hire him.
Can we normalize maybe not having sound competitions, but having more like parking lot pimping, DJ audio competitions? Like those are so much fun.
I think the word competition fucks it up.
Yeah, because the DJ, it's so much fun.
Yeah. The back and forth. Like I want to. Like,
I like the team battles too.
Yeah, the team battles are cool. The Vernon and them really, Three-Wheel Showdown. They put together a cool idea with the team battle, and like I have a whole Memphis playlist, with Memphis artists, and then a whole Texas playlist, and I got a crowd hype playlist. I got a shit talking playlist that literally says shit talking, and it's the first 30 seconds of shit talk. It's just like that's fun to me. The whole back and forth parking lot pimping, the just being dumb, and that's what it should be. So
our gospel playlist is gonna take it out, take everybody.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, look,
gospel
actually,
you can't even do that. You're just like, man, turn it down. You gotta
show respect. Gospel music would be perfect. Look at what Aide or Miguel posted saying, I would love to play La Patrona at 3 a.m. on Friday by Monique's SS22 Hold Down. If he plays it on Saturday, well, I guess Sunday at 3 a.m., we could play gospel music.
Yeah, perfect. Yep.
It's church.
Yeah.
This is the Lord's Day. So, yeah, why not?
And it does. The whole parking lot pimping gives it goes back to I think it is. It's fun, and I get it. Like the sound competition brings the people there now. Like it used to be a Slingshot meetup. It was a Slingshot meet. And then it turned into sound competition only, and only people are coming for sound competition. Well, there's only 100 of people that compete. There's only 100 people that have ever pushed play. So don't bring it just for that. Bring it because you want to play your shit and show it off. Like, it's cool, man. You built something badass, and all of them are badass. Like, fuck, they're all badass. So, you pay $50 to get in the ring, you're brave. I love that comment. That's my favorite.
This is an awesome comment, and I was waiting to get like
the disclaimer.
It did come in through YouTube. I'm only reading the comments on. It came in through Facebook. I'm only reading the comments, TJ, on YouTube. But this is a great comment, and I'm going to let JT read this comment. Go ahead, please.
TJ Garofola disclaimer. JT's thoughts represent him as an individual and no way represent the thoughts of Slingshot Audio Garage staff. That's perfect. That's perfect because, like, and it is, like, it's just my opinion. Like, I think tweeters should count. I think everybody knowing the tiebreaker list is kind of dumb. And, and I'm, I don't think you should touch your bass knob and you shouldn't be able to control your volume. Like, that's a sound competition. Or is it a sound manipulation competition? Like, we're not supposed to tune in the ring, right? We are tuning when you turn the volume up and down.
Period. I will let me play with my DSP open.
There you go. Like, I heard this shit distort. Let's bump that down a little bit. The back is kind of hot compared to the front. What are we talking about? If I can hit my volume on my phone, I just change the sound.
Right.
I do like when judges pull out, when you pull out. And some people say it's a conflict of interest, but I like my criticism. Tell me where I'm at wrong so I can fix it.
Yeah.
If you say, hey, bro, you totally suck. Okay, that's cool. Tell me why I suck that, so let me fix it. Because JT said, hey, the bike sounds good, but that horn is a little bright.
Man, I said, yeah. I told you, Little Rock said, man, that shit, your bike sounds great, but them horns I can't hear nothing.
But the crazy part, they have
two horns
on each bike, and people are like, I ain't no way they're just 2 horns on their bike.
And they're so fucking loud. I'm like, man, I can't hear nothing past them horns. Like, I know those other ones sound so good, but them horns are just, I can't do nothing past the horn, you know? And some people love it, though. Like, you could go to a competition and you go win first place because people love that. They're like, fuck, it was so loud I couldn't be around it, and it was only this many speakers, and I love it. And people get clarity messed up with treble. And it's like, treble is not clarity. That's loud ass tweeters. And so it's just opinion once again.
We do got to start telling each other stop sticking their ear to the horn driver and saying it's too loud. Like, you got to be the dumbest. I ain't gonna say dumbest, but
yeah, it's like no shit.
Horns are too loud. Well, of course it's too loud. You got your ear to it.
also, we got to get the crowd, like even the people, and we appreciate everyone that goes live on Slingshot Audio Garage and on their personal page, because of course, everyone can't make every single show, but back up. So that way the judges can walk around and they're not going like this up against the slingshot and trying to get around you, just because you're trying to capture that one moment on the live. So I think we need to make sure that the crowd stands out of the way and there's no one in the ring except the slingshots, the person playing the slingshot, and then the judges. That's it. Even the host needs to stand back. Any of the staff of, that's not a judge, just needs to stand back and give these judges a time to, go around. And if they need to stand 10, 12 feet back from the slingshot, whether it's under a tent or whatever, however these shows decide to do it, give these people room to walk around. That way there's no, they only have so much time to play.
Well, they better be playing some bad music because you're going to go do this issue every show.
Right, but for the crowd, if you're in the crowd and you're going live, thank you, but back up.
Every show, they'd be like, back up. Like, nope, they be right back after the third song.
Yeah.
Right.
And I know it gets difficult because some of them are like, damn, like I'm guilty. I'll walk in like, what the fuck? Like I'm not even judging. I need to back up. But I'm like, holy shit. And what I will do though, like depending on what's playing, like you can, I will plug one ear and literally kind of get close to it so it blocks out certain frequencies, but I can hear buzzing or something in a speaker, and I do that a lot, just to see if I can hear something distorting that you can't hear over this horn or speaker killing you in your face. Yeah. So, and I know people have commented on that, like, why are you plugging one ear? How you doing be judging? I'm like, because I can hear the shit buzzing or distorting that you can't hear down here because this speaker is so freaking loud. And that's really what it turns into as a judge. And people, I think, forget this part is that, if you got 10 people in middleweight, 10 people in featherweight, lightweight, whatever, they're all going to be pretty badass slingshots. You're not getting there with
from welterweight up
stock. Yeah, you're not getting there with stock radio and stock speakers. I mean, I would because I'm stupid, but you're not competing seriously, and so they're all going to be badass. Like they're all going to be loud as shit. They're all going to be fucking amazing. So don't take a loss as you fucking suck, go home. Like, man, how did you lose? Yeah, you were one of the best. Like there's thousands of slingshots on the road and you're one of 100 that have amazing audio system. Don't short yourself, shit. If you were 5 people in featherweight and you lost, you're top 5 featherweight that week in all the fucking world. So man, that's badass.
I had an issue this year with the bike, with my bikes, with 2 of the bikes, slingshots, of course, of hearing the bass, but knowing the bass is there. So you got so much stuff going on, it's canceling out your bass. Yeah. But when you stand 50 feet away from the bike, you can feel the bass in your chest. Yep. And I'm kind of like, so how can you judge a bike like this when you can't hear the bass next to it? So I had to go back and figure out that issue. Yeah. So a lot of people just that's why I say the comments of the judges mean a lot to me. Some people like, judge don't need to say nothing to nobody. I think the judge, if that person lost, even if he won, hey, you could work on this, probably sound better. But,
yeah. You almost have to, I don't know, because you're right. Some people don't like that criticism. Like, you try to tell them, hey man, it was kind of bright. Like it was too bright. You overplayed it. That basically means it was distorted, man. Turn the shit down. Like everybody's like, what does overplay mean? It means you had that shit turned up so loud and it sounded like shit. I was trying to be nice, not saying it was garbage right then. I say you overplayed it. And it's like, it's just.
I think last year you got a lot of people who were like, how can I go in here and say it's too loud? It's a sound competition. I'm like, well, I mean, it was distorted somewhere.
Yeah.
Something.
Sometimes it's so loud that you can't hear it. Like it's.
No, you can hear it. You're not listening.
It's like everything is at this level.
Like you know how when you're driving and at least me, you're driving and you need to look at your GPS, you have to turn your music down. It's kind of like that. Like to see, you kind of need to turn the music down. It's kind of like that. Like turn it down a little bit so I can understand what I'm hearing.
Yeah. No, and that's why I say that's when when a judge tells you overplayed it, and that's exactly what it is. Like, and I have beat people that are way better than me because they should have bumped their phone one notch, just one click, and it would have been amazing. And
I know you
I
can
see
go
that
to
all the time.
30, but keep it at 26.
Yeah, exactly. And I have
30 might be for the parking lot.
Yeah. You're right. You're right. And all songs do sound different. You know, like Phoenix made the comment, like every song sounds different, and she's 100% right. And I think that's where the practice comes in. Like you were saying, Paula, you got to know where your slingshot plays, what it plays at, what it plays the best at. And, you know, if they let you use your phone as a controller, cool. You know, so set your volume knob at where it needs to be and use your phone. On certain songs, bump it down a little bit, bump it here, bump it there. And if you don't know what it's going to sound like, maybe bump it just in case. Because maybe the other person
I don't
do
know
it,
what
they lose.
Like I'm gonna cut it up gradually.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. And hopefully you played the song before, so you know what it's going to do.
yeah.
But like my biggest downfall is always clipping because I've got my bass maxed the fuck out. Like I'm trying to bring that shit. So certain songs is perfect, and
He's
then
trying to
certain
show off
songs
these
like
textile boxes.
that's right, baby. I'm trying to promote myself. So like, God damn, that's 110. Like, yeah, baby, that's what they do. You know, like here's the business card. But and I think that's my downfall sometimes because certain songs like, well, that bass will drop me like, God damn, Clip, like motherfucker, it ain't the box made it, Clip. It's my dumb ass playing it too loud. But it is. It's you just got to know your shit, know your system and play it. And
You got some
if
bikes
you lose,
out there that really know they bike. I mean, they sling.
there you go. That's it.
They really know they slingshot, and they really like the bike I hate on the most, which is TJ and Rilo. I don't like these two bikes because they're beautiful and they sound great and they're very cool, which makes it I don't like them. So
that's perfectly understandable.
Their bike sounds amazing. I mean, at the end of the day, their bike sounds good. Like, if you say it don't sound good, something is wrong.
Yeah.
Even on a bad day, they stuff still sound good. So that's why I'm like, at least be ugly or something.
Yes, that's what. Yeah, exactly. That's like Rob and all of them when they play. You're like, man, it just sounds so good. It's like, and they're so nice when they talk to you. It's like, man, why don't you hate a little bit?
I don't like them people no more.
Yeah. Why don't I wish you could say something mean? So I'd be like, yeah, man, fuck him. Like, but you can't because they're so nice.
Phoenix the same way. She ain't never got nothing bad to say, but like, man, I wish your bike sounded bad today.
Yeah. Exactly.
So something bad,
That's funny. That's
but
true,
I talk junk to all of them. I'm the one that's always talking junk. So, but I call them in the midst and say, hey, you cool? I ain't go too far or nothing. So,
I don't think you talk too much. Nah,
I talk. I talk. I'm on snow now because snow bike looks so good and it sounds just like it looked. And I'll be like, your bike don't supposed to sound like it look. You need to figure out something to change.
I think he needs to like get a snow machine and like when he pulls up to the ring and then wins, like just press like a button. I don't know, something, and then like fucking snow just comes out and make it, I don't know. I think something should be done about that.
Then when you bump into snow, when you actually talk to snow, he act like the bike. He just cool. He come and shake your hand like you've been knowing him your whole life. So it's like, I wish I could say something bad about you, but I can't. So I want to hate, but I can't.
Like wordplay with that snow, and then it obviously never snows in Miami. Like, I think it would just be really cool. And I mean, I told him that for a while, but
I don't know. Like that's all you can do.
Good. I met him in Houston, and he seen those side pods on that teal bike, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm getting some of those." I'm getting some of those.
My problem is I don't know if I met him or if we've been introduced, which is terrible because I'm sure I have. And it's like I see so many people, and it's like I don't.
Hey, he's another one of the tall ones too.
He's a tall.
He's a tall, short guy too.
Oh, okay.
Wait, we have Storm saying, all right, this is bad. This is really bad. Storm saying in the comments, plenty of snow in Miami. Just ask the Sharks. Have you guys seen about that?
Oh
Like,
yeah. Where the
sharks,
hurricane happened or something, and it washed up a bunch of.
a bunch of white
I
powder.
yeah. I'm about to say, can you say that? Not get canceled on
I don't know. I don't think we can. But
some.
some sharks were found with like it in their
Escobar in their
yes,
system.
yes.
That's crazy.
They just has a kite coming on.
Yeah.
You come to Miami in November for SS Takeover and you see a shark, just run because that it might.
What was the movie? What wasn't it a bear that did that one time or something?
Oh yeah. Cocaine Bear. Yeah. That's the movie. So what you saying is like
everybody.
when you come to the Miami
we're not
show.
even at like monetization. You're already gonna get us blocked. You can't say that word.
No, that was the movie. That's the movie title. It's different.
Oh, okay.
What you're saying is that in Miami, y'all have like some gift packages on the beach. Like, what's going on? Shit, that's a
Find
come
one. If you find
one,
just stay quiet. If you find something,
I don't know nothing. Yeah,
I don't know nothing.
just wait till you see my slingshot.
I only been to Miami one time, and that was at the airport. So I don't know nothing about Miami.
Yeah. I've only been through the airport. Yeah, I fly in and out of Mexico.
I'm eager to try to make it there this year. So
yeah, I'm excited about that.
I'm shocked that Super Bowl is here in Mississippi. So that's going to be a big thing for here because there's a lot of bikes. It's a lot of slingshots here. So
and that's coming up next month, right?
Yeah.
That's in September, yes. So that's the Super Bowl, but then we have the final knockout, like where you
I like that. That's clever.
That's just wait till you guys see the venues and everything that we got prepared. That's a whole nother show, but
I'll be looking for the
final knockout for a reason. Final knockout for a reason. So
nice.
You didn't get your chance in Mississippi. You didn't get your chance all throughout the year at all these different shows. The final knockout is definitely the place to go.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. And are you going to come to the SS Takeover? Not the SS Takeover, the SS22 massive meetup in October? Mo-Wett? October 19th?
I would like to, but that's my anniversary weekend, so I'm not even going.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so I'm gonna play that by ear and probably say no, because my wife be like, "Hey, when it's my time, ain't no slingshot stuff coming on." So
Dallas is a fun city. You know, you just got to bring
Dallas is my favorite city. So
do a little date night and birthday weekend.
There's a slingshot on back of that truck. My wife ain't going.
Okay. That makes sense.
Because when it's time for slingshots up, she cool. But when it's her time,
that makes sense.
Crank a slingshot up.
Yeah.
You
can't even be looking at it.
Like if it's his birthday, he's like, no, I don't want to do any slingshot stuff. Like,
nice.
Yeah.
So that's understandable. I mean, I had to respect that. So.
No, it does. It makes sense. Yeah, I think.
But I come to Dallas. I come to Dallas often just to come see Brad. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Brad's my tuner. That's my guy.
Yeah, I'm
like we were talking earlier.
Audio Garage to have a show next, so we're gonna see how they go next year.
Oh yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. It'll be cool.
I don't see Ted jumping in the comments yet.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, we're not talking about that right now. Easy, bro." Like, Mo-Wett has left the chat.
We haven't got kicked out yet, which is
no. You've done good. Like, you haven't really said nothing bad about Ted, so that's pretty. That means you get to say
we haven't seen Ted this year, so we can't say nothing bad about a person we haven't seen.
All right.
You might have a point.
Here comes 3.
Yeah, no, we've seen Ted a couple of times. Like, he's been here.
He's haven't seen the slingshot.
He's supposed to have a slingshot ready for Memphis. So I'm excited.
He might make 30 minutes this time.
I'm gonna take some days off and maybe go see him and help out or something. I don't know.
Yeah, he might get 30 minutes in this time.
Damn Ted. Well, man, Mo-Wett, so we're gonna see you coming up in. Are you going to the show this weekend?
Where Birmingham?
Yeah, Birmingham.
I'll be trying to make it back from Tampa, so I might stop by going through there, but I don't know. I doubt it. I can't tell you I'm gonna make this show.
Yeah. They always. It's kind of a cool deal. Anything in Alabama, they always do a good show. I'm looking at my headphones. I think they just died. Hold on a second. Hold on. My headphones.
What's happening?
Oh yeah, my headphones died. I'm like, damn. Just sitting there chatting away, and all of a sudden it's like, shit, I lost everybody. Well, man, we really appreciate you.
Oh, now he froze.
Yeah, we appreciate having you on. Definitely, telling us a little bit about yourself, and we appreciate you. What you do in the community. Because you definitely, jumped in and been a big part of it.
I appreciate you guys inviting me, man. It was a blast. It's always a blast. So let's have fun. See you guys in Memphis, man.
Yay!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We'll see you in Memphis coming up, and feels like less than a week.
Feel like for me, it feels like less than a day, but yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it'll be here fast.
Yeah.
Well, man, it's good seeing you. Thanks a lot, man.
All right, man.
We appreciate your donations. Thank you. We'll see you then.
No problem.
Bye.
Thank you.
All right.
So, yeah, we got the GIFYouth.org. The donations are stacking up. We appreciate everybody. We're going to make some more posts for a couple of donations that people have submitted. And then we got the JT versus Bionic pose-off challenge. So
I think if everybody, because I've been kind of keeping up and kind of keeping a tally, if everybody that's bid, I think we're close to like 2,000 or so as of right now. And this is before Mo-Wett's 10-inch subs and what was it, tweeters, right?
Yeah, tweeters, yep.
Yeah, so once you make that post, I think we'll pass that $2,000, which, yay.
Yeah, that's a cool deal. I mean, that's what, instead of giving free product to the group, let's bid on the product and give the money where, it can be used, because we got enough money putting in these slingshots. Let's give it to somebody who really needs it, somebody that's, that's struggling, that needs it. And that's what, Memphis put together for the GIFYouth.org, and that's a cool deal. So we appreciate that. We appreciate them allowing us to participate, even with our silly antics with the, the pose off. Like I was already thinking about, like, we need to have like a picture together for the Slingshot Audio Garage, for our, our podcast. Like,
which we meant to take it at Sling Experience. And I mean, we have the one with the scooters, but like.
Yeah. Which I think we'll do a couple of them. We're going to do scooter picture, and then we can do like a slingshot pose off, and, all the Slingshot Audio Garage, admins together and do a photo.
Hey, but you guys will all have your slingshots there. Mine won't be there.
Yeah, you just have to sit in the middle with the scooter.
Yeah, I'll just Photoshop Bionic in.
See, that's perfect. Yeah, just a Bionic sticker on it.
Yeah.
Well,
all right, well, before everybody logs off, please make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're at 220 subscribers. Let's see how many we can get. Can we get 5? 225 by tomorrow? Please.
Come on, just 5.
Not subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're trying to get to like Mr. Beast and all these like crazy people on YouTube.
1 million subscribers. Like, yeah.
We want 1 million subscribers. I don't think 1 million slingshots exist out there, but can you just tell your friends and family? We just need the numbers.
Yep. That's it. That's right.
Help us out.
You don't have to have a slingshot. Just like and subscribe. Follow the page. That's
it.
awesome.
Yes. And then next week, there's a guy. I can't remember his name. John.
Going to be on the show.
John Thomas, I think it is. Is it John Thomas that's coming on next week on the 21st?
Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Jonathan Taylor, yes, with Flexed Out Designs.
Yep. He's going to be. We're going to be interviewing him, so that'll be exciting. Get to hear his story, and
it'll be a lot of fun.
Be fun, like what happened to him, in his audio career, and so, it'll be fun. Yeah, now he's all scooter ganged up, so. I think it'd be fun. I'm excited. Yeah, I told Ted, I said, man, it only took 27 episodes for me to finally get my show. Like,
Right.
But then again, I don't want to.
Oh, I don't think it's you. So I don't think I'm available. I think I'm busy that day.
Oh, shit. Perfect. Yeah. Everybody else is going to have something to do. They're like, we're getting ready for Memphis the next day. So it ain't like we can watch your podcast.
I got to pack, got a lot of stuff to do.
I got skincare routine, there's that stuff going on, It's going to be hard to fill the slot. So
right.
Well, yeah, I don't even know who's doing the interview. It's going to be you and Ted, or is it going to be you and Rob, or is everybody?
You don't know. It's a surprise. We might have a completely separate group chat.
It might be like a guest. It might be like a guest interviewer. We never know. That'd be awesome.
It might be.
But then they'll mess around and come on and take my job. Be like, well, John, we found somebody that's actually better at interviewing, and we're gonna go with it. That's perfect,
People in the comments are saying, "Never heard of that guy."
Yeah.
Well, who is that guy?
Who is this guy? Yeah. I'm about to go to Scooter Gang full time. Get kicked off.
Scooter Gang. I love that.
Scooter
I'm gonna have to get that tattooed, like Scooter Gang.
that would be ridiculous.
Temporary stickers. Just get them here and here.
Or just the the armbands that protect you from the sun that say Scooter Gang. That'd be awesome. Yeah.
On our grills, because I have grills. Just get Scooter Gang.
Yeah, on a chain, Scooter Gang chains. That's perfect. That's so ridiculous, but man, it's got to be fun. Let's get back.
I'll do it. I don't care.
Well, thank you everybody for joining us, and we'll see you next week. And y'all have a good day. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.